Suppose I head back inside. I can sit and wait for the others to get back. Green. Oh, Toa and Angelica. Looks like we caught you just at the right time. Were you planning on going inside too? Oh, hello. What's wrong? You seem all flustered. Well, we got a message from the guys still inside the ship. They said that something's happened over in Crossbell. In Crossbell? We saw the city covered by a blue barrier from where Corellia Fortress was, but it's not that, I'm guessing. Believe it or not, it's something even weirder. We're planning to go and get a closer look at it. Would you mind grabbing everyone else in town and bringing them back here? We'll be getting everything ready for the liftoff in the meantime. Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll leave everything here to you. I've been told that the Crossbell games happen concurrently with Cold Steel. So I guess, whatever's happening now might relate to the Crossbell games, which is kind of interesting how that works. I can't wait to play the Crossbell games and see it from that perspective. Green quickly left to find his classmates. Once everyone gathered at the Berea Heart Airport, they boarded the Courageous and promptly took off.
Wow, that must have been tough.
Yeah, curious. All right. Wanted to make sure. Give me that
You
AP.
guys are really on the ball.
Love to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to play the Crossbell games and get a better perspective. Playing all the Trails games is going to give me a better perspective. I'm going to play Trails in the Sky, and, like, I don't think this game... I've been told this game doesn't mention Trails in the Sky too much. But, probably there are some things where I'm going to, like, have more loose ends. And Crossbell, apparently, is very, happens concurrently with this game and Cold Steel 2. So, I'll get more insight on that. And, I'm told that Cold Steel 3 and 4 are going to start bringing in Crossbell and Sky characters. So, I can't wait to go back and play the older ones and have a better understanding of this world. Course to the east-northeast is clear. All hands remain vigilant. The ship's approaching maximum cruising speed. We should be getting close to the fortress soon. Please get in touch with the 4th Armored Division and get the Railway Military Police. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh my, I think I can see something in the distance. What the? I'm getting some very strange readings here.
Crossbell now.
There seems to be something emitting light in the distance as well.
What in the world is that?
It's the World Tree? Or something to that effect?
I don't know.
That blue barrier that was surrounding the city before is gone.
But now there's something even more unbelievable in its place.
An Azure tree?
Yeah, it looks like a tree to me too. It's got all those branches coming out of it.
Isn't one of the games called Trails to Azure? What if this relates to something that happens in Azure?
I don't think trees so vast even exist in legend. Never mind in reality.
Yeah, there's something completely otherworldly about it.
Do you know what it is, Celine? I wish I did. There's nothing like that in any of the clan's legends.
Just what is happening over in Crossbell?
Now that's damned impressive. It must be over 2,000 arge tall.
Oh, never thought I'd come face to face with something that big in my lifetime. Life's just full of surprises.
Oh, this is the very essence of beauty. So this is the fruit of the Azure Zero project, a testament to the power of human obsession.
Looks like everything did go according to plan. Not that any other outcome was ever a possibility with my illustrious lord lending a hand.
Oh, so your lord must be helping with whatever that Azure tree is, from the way you said that.
So that showed up as a result of that phantasmal blaze plan of yours?
Yeah, that. The Phantasmal Blaze Plan. I've been told that's a very important thing that occurs throughout the games.
And you're planning on spawning something like that over here, too?
That we are. What you see before you is a miracle born of human hands, made manifest by the Zero Child. The end of the second movement is finally nigh. Let the preparations begin. This story's finale is bound to be one to remember.
Are you breaking the fourth wall? Is this telling me that the end of the game is near? Was Vita breaking the fourth wall there?
Guess it's almost time to wrap things up. Wonder if it'll go how she and Campanella wanted to, though.
I kind of wish I played Azure now, because now I want to know what's happening. Is the game suddenly gonna go into like territory where like if you didn't play Zero in Azure, you'll be confused? I hope not. I don't think so, because if it's happening concurrently, right? So I should be fine with this. Cold Steel 3 might be a different story. Cold Steel 3 might be like, yeah, you'll be lost if you don't play these other games. But this game might let me get away with it.
Excuse us, Lord Rufus.
Well, if it isn't General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius, I had thought you were still on the Western Front. Might I ask what brings you here?
Do you even need to ask? First Ruhr, now Boreahard. The Eastern Front is collapsing as we speak. I see no reason for us to remain in the West any longer.
I wouldn't go quite that far, General. As long as the West remains well protected, Heimdall will not fall. As for Nortia and the elements which sided with Duke Alborea, they could always abandon their neutrality. The war is still ours for the winning. That hasn't changed.
An impressive analysis.
By the way, would you happen to know anything about that vast tree that sprouted up in Crossbell? Is it even a tree to begin with?
I haven't viewed it from up close, but the pictures were like nothing I'd ever seen. It could be completely harmless, but it's likely causing Erebonians in the East no shortage of anxiety just by being there.
I quite agree, and that concerns me as well. Still, Duke Cayenne insists its appearance was planned. There should be nothing to fear.
Really now?
I was aware he was affiliating himself with some suspicious society of sorts. Could the two be related?
What happens behind the scenes is of no concern to us, I suppose. We are warriors. We live to fight on the battlefield. So, dear Chief of Staff, who is our next opponent to be?
Getting right down to business, I see. I'd like for the two of you to defend the capital. Your opponents are to be the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions, who will be advancing upon it within the next few days.
Oh, is that so?
What? So they're risking everything in an attempt to take back Heimdall?
That is what I predict will happen, yes. I think Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex will prove to be enough entertainment for the two of you, wouldn't you agree? After all, only the best will do for the two strongest soldiers the Provincial Army has to offer.
All right, you win. You have my attention. The prospect alone has my blood boiling in anticipation.
I concur. Very well. We shall do as you say. This is sure to be a clash for the ages.
Heimdall is the only place we haven't gone to now that I think about it, though. We've been everywhere else, haven't we? From the field studies, we haven't been to Heimdall. What on earth is that? Oh, is this Cedric? And that's Altina.
I had no idea all this existed right under the palace. Dukayan, can I ask exactly where we're going?
There is no need to look so concerned, Your Highness. The place we are traveling to is to the center of this city. No, this country. And a place that governs a great power. It is where everything both ends and begins.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Please, be careful of your footing. If you were to fall off the platform, you most assuredly would go splat and die.
Splat and die.
Now, it won't do to frighten him, and I must say, I don't recall doing so ever being part of your duties.
Pardon me. I believe we're almost there.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh no, it's the opera track.
Vita Clotilde? The opera singer? What are you doing in a place like this?
Greetings, witch. I see that tree emerged successfully.
It certainly did. All that remains now is to continue the preparations here. However, let me remind you that under no circumstance...
If you would, spare me. You've made yourself perfectly clear on occasions past. And I am hardly enough of a fool to attempt to defy commands from a witch.
What are the two of you talking about? And why did you bring me here?
Patience, Your Highness. All will be clear in due time. Oh my. Could this be it?
That's a door.
What is?
That's a divine knight, right?
What is that thing? What's this feeling?
Marvelous! Marvelous! This is the legendary demon said to wield 1,000 weapons. The Crimson Calamity, which was sealed away by Saint Sandlot and Drykel's 250 years ago, and a fragment of the great power. The Vermilion Testarossa!
Interesting. Okay. Are we coming up to the end? That looks like it could be like it leads to like a final dungeon or something. Touring Erebonia 4. This might be the last Touring Erebonia? I don't think we're like super close to the end where we're like gonna finish today, but like, or even next time, but like I think we're reaching the end. If anyone in the comments, ooh, Tova! My boy! It's been a minute.
The Azure tree?
I'm gonna say this really quickly before we move on. But, anyone in the comments, if anyone knows how long in the game, you can let me know a rough estimate how much more I have in the game. I feel like I'm getting relatively close.
That's the name of the bizarre tree that appeared in Crossbell, then?
Yeah, I found it out from the guild branch over there. Things still seem to be tense over in their direction. No one's really sure what it's for or what it can do. Don't think it'll have any direct effect on Erebonia, though.
Well, I suppose that's good news. Sort of.
Still, people on this side of the country are understandably feeling uneasy about it.
Yeah, people have enough to worry about without a giant glowing tree sprouting up from out of nowhere.
Anyone would start feeling nervous at the sight of such a thing. At least it should keep Calvert off our backs for a while, right? They're as clueless as we are on what that thing is, and they're not going to risk an attack before they know for sure.
Exactly. In a sense, it's doing the same thing for us the barrier around Crossbell City did before it up and vanished. It's probably the best distraction Erebonia could ask for about now.
Oh, Is that what your bracer instincts are telling you?
It doesn't take a bracer to think that, Eustace. If Calvard were to invade right now while the war's going on... True. The situation we're under is plenty chaotic as it is.
All we can do right now is keep doing what we always have, and gather information. I'm sure we can do something to improve the situation here, but we don't know enough to decide what that something is.
I'm with Gaius. Let's just take a deep breath and do the best we can.
That's the best attitude to have right now, too. One thing we could do is keep looking around for other Thor students. We could always use more help, right?
We still need more Zemirian ore, too.
Oh, that's right. And there are still more spirit shrines left to explore as well.
Strangely enough, our best course of action is to simply continue doing what we've always done, albeit with renewed dedication.
That works for me.
Sounds like you've got things covered in the East, which means that all that's left for me is to wish you good luck. Take care, okay, Sarah?
What else would I do? And you take care of yourself, too. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you before you reunite with your dearest Carnelia, now would we?
Ooh, my boy Tovar's got a girl.
Yeah, would you just drop that already? Anyway, keep it up, guys. I'll be in touch.
Oh, there goes all my fun.
I'd never have I agreed with Sarah about fun.
What was all that about?
Toval's girlfriend?
It did sound that way.
For further details, please consult a certain famous novel about a certain lovable scamp. Now certainly available in all bookstores.
Can I actually buy this book? I want to learn about Toval's girlfriend.
Poor Toval. Anyway, we should probably get to work.
I do agree with Reem, poor Toval, but also I have to know about my boy.
The best place to start would be checking the latest requests from Prince Oliver.
Requests at a time like this. Oh, they're all optional. March in Harmony, hold a concert. Alright.
There's a request from Rosine about Keldic.
Yeah, if we can, I'd love to help her out.
Me too. It's the least we can do after all the market manager did for us.
I'm in agreement. We should try and help her if time permits.
Klaus also has something in mind for us, it would seem. And that being said, I think it'd be best if I were to accompany you for the time being.
I'd like to come along too, especially since we have the spirit shrines to worry about. Of course, Celine will be coming with me. You'll need both of us to get through the shrines after all.
That sounds fine by me. Thanks.
All right then, let's go.
Okay, so Laura and Elise and Emma have to be used. Alright. Oh, Emma. Okay, Emma's only for the shrines. I'm gonna be honest. We're probably going to mix up our team anyway because we have some trial chests we didn't get. 2 trial chests in the Terra Shrine. Who did it involve again? I don't remember. We are doing all these quests. What kind of student information do we have? Oh my goodness, so many. Bridget, any of these like linked to quests though? This is for Klaus, Rosine, and Rosine is here, right? Rosine will get from that. Got Rex at RX Fort. Got Colette helping an inn along Brayhard's Artisan Street. Alright.